Hello humans, I'm Jerome, welcome to Socialist Techie. Today what we're going to be doing is upgrading an unsupported Mac to Catalina. Now for this video I'm going to be using my old 2009 Mac Pro. However, this guide should hold true for basically any older Mac that you're trying to upgrade. So, enough with this intro, let's go ahead and key up this sexy voiceover and get this thing installed. Alright, so first thing that we're going to do is head over to DOSDude's website. I'll provide the link in the description. I've already checked my system compatibility, but I suggest that you check yours before. So we're just going to go ahead and download that tool now. Once it is downloaded, we're going to go ahead and open it up. Now that it's mounted, right-click it and select Open. You need to do this because Gatekeeper might not run from a simple double click. So now we're just going to move through the menu. It's pretty straightforward. As you see here, you're going to have the choice of selecting or downloading the official Catalina installation. I've actually already downloaded it, but odds are you're going to want to hit the download option. It will download the image, then put it in the installer. So now that we've selected our image, we see that we have three different options. The first option allows you to install it in place with no need for an external drive. The second allows you to create a bootable install disk, such as a USB drive. And the third will allow you to burn to a DVD. We're going to go ahead and go with the bootable installer method. DOSDude himself recommends this method, and we defer to him at all times. Let's go ahead and get this USB drive formatted. Let's open up Disk Utility and locate our drive. Select it and then hit Erase. We're going to select Extended Journal and then name our disk. Now that it's formatted, we can select our bootable installer option from our patcher. Once we do that, we just need to select our USB drive and then click Start. Now we'll just let all of this run. So we can see that the drive is completed. Now we have two options on how to boot this USB. Now for me, the capture card I'm using doesn't play nice with the reboot screens. So I'm going to go ahead and go into Settings, select Startup Disk, and then set the USB as a startup disk when it boots. Now any other time, all we need to do is just restart the Mac and hold down the Option button while it boots. That will bring you to a menu to select your boot disk, and you'll just select the USB drive that we just made. Now as you can see here, the drive is booting up. Now once we've fully booted up, we're going to go open the Disk Utility. Now we're going to select the drive that we're wanting to upgrade. We're going to be starting fresh, so we're going to go ahead and erase it. When erasing it, we need to make sure that we're erasing it as an APFS volume. This is necessary to boot into Catalina. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and back out. And we're going to select the reinstall macOS option. Give it a little time to start up. Then we're just going to run through the menu. Agree, all that normal stuff. Now we're going to select the boot disk that we want to go to. That's the one that we just formatted. For me, it's Macintosh SSD. We're going to let this run, and then after that, it will actually reboot into the final install phase. Now as you can see, we have gone ahead and rebooted, and it's going to finish up its installation now. As you can see, it's going to show a certain amount of time here. Now I wouldn't pay too much mind to that, but just let that play out and just wait for it to boot. So as you can see here, it's gone ahead and restarted. We are in our startup boot screen. I'm going to go ahead and run through the general options there. Alright, now here it's going to ask you for your Apple ID. I'm going to go ahead and cut this video here because I don't want to show you all of my personal information. Alright, so there you see we're setting up iCloud. I put in all my information without showing it to you, hopefully. And we'll just go ahead and let this run. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and select dark mode because that's just the kind of guy I am. There we have it, we're setting up that Mac. Alright, we have officially booted into Catalina. Now when you first start up, you're probably going to see a couple upgrades to install. Go ahead and let those go. Now, while that install is running, I'll go ahead and show you that I'm not bullshitting you. And there you have it, macOS Catalina. You can see that Mac Pro is in early 2009, which is completely unsupported. Alright, that update is complete. We'll give it a restart, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. This computer is fully done. And there it is. That's a full Mac Catalina update. Alright humans, there you have it. That simple, that easy. Now, a few caveats. If you are running a Radeon 5000 or 6000 series, those are basically unsupported, even in this patch, because they cannot offer the graphics acceleration necessary for running it. Now, I would recommend just upgrading those cards if possible, and we actually do have a video on doing that, on what I consider to be the best bang for buck graphics card. It's a really crappy graphics card, but in this current crypto boom and GPU shortage, it's about your only option unless you want to pay double or triple normal price, and it's about a $60 graphics card. Anyway, I'll link that in the description below. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed, so we'll see you next time.